Trade summary from March 4th to March 8th. Total profit was $130,656. The focus going forward is on 2 points. Attention on the potential removal of negative interest rates by the Bank of Japan in March or April, with some government officials showing acceptance. Some government officials are showing acceptance towards the Bank of Japan's potential removal of negative interest rates at its monetary policy decision meeting in March or April. The market has already priced in the possibility of an early removal, indicating an environment conducive to transitioning from unconventional easing to policy normalization. Government officials emphasize that even after the removal of negative interest rates, the Bank of Japan will maintain an accommodative policy stance. The timing of implementation is left to the discretion of the Bank of Japan, with both March and April being acceptable options, with factors such as wage and price increases pointing towards normalization. It is believed that Japan should not miss the opportunity to end the world's last negative interest rates. Source: Bloomberg. The potential removal of negative interest rates has been rumored multiple times in the past, only to be denied eventually. However, as long as rumors persist, continued pressure on the yen is expected. The perspective remains on yen buying until the Bank of Japan's monetary policy decision meeting on the 19th of this month. Focus on determining the start date of US rate cuts through the US Consumer Price Index (PPI) data. The US Consumer Price Index (PPI) for February will be released on March 12. Chairman Powell stated during congressional testimony that he is waiting for a stronger conviction that inflation is sustainably moving towards 2, and that it won't be far off. His mention of rate cuts at a not-too-distant point has drawn attention to the outlook for rate cuts in the market. Prices, a key determinant for rate cuts, will be closely watched. While the US inflation target is the PCE deflator, which is slow to be released, market attention will be focused on the similar indicator, the US PPI. Source: Bloomberg. If the growth remains below expectations, it is anticipated that the momentum of dollar selling will further accelerate. Plans are to ride the wave if a trend of dollar selling emerges. Naturally, but increasingly, there have been more questions about Bitcoin recently. The most common question is, how high will Bitcoin go? Frankly, no one in the world can provide an accurate answer to this question. However, if the question is about how long this upward trend will continue, then it can be said, at least until late summer. At the time of writing, the price is around $70,000. And while I don't expect the price to continue to rise at this pace, the pattern of buying on dips, even during corrections, will likely continue, maintaining a steady upward trend. In that case, modestly speaking, $100,000. A bullish forecast suggests that it could reach $1 million within the next 3 months. You might think $1 million is excessive, but considering factors such as the approval of a Bitcoin ETH in the US, the entry of giant US funds, the Bitcoin halving, and US rate cuts, it's not an impossible number, especially with the approval of a Bitcoin ETH in the US, finally bringing it into the mainstream as an investment. It is assumed that a huge amount of capital will flow into this investment in the future, making $100,000 a conservative estimate. Back in 2017, when Bitcoin was trading around $1,000, if someone had said it will reach $70,000 by 2024, almost no one would have believed it. In summary, only God knows how high Bitcoin will go. However, there is a high probability that the upward trend will continue due to various factors. So as a trader, the right move is to buy and ride the wave. Well then, have a great weekend.